Now let us move towards the actual thing. Okay. The major MAC protocol classifications for vehicular networks. One major classification is clustering. Clustering based MAC protocol. What is the advantage of clustering based MAC protocol and what is clustering? We will discuss. It manages the mobility and quick changes in the network topology. As I told you that the mobility is very high in VANET. Mobility of nodes is very high, but we can mitigate the effect of mobility using clustering. How we mitigate it, I will tell you in this presentation only. Second one is multi-channel. Multi-channel protocols and variable interval protocols are dependent upon each other. Means variable interval protocol depends upon multi-channel protocol. So multi-channel is, I told you, is the basis of MAC in VANET. So real-time safety and non-safety applications uses it while meeting the quality of service of the communication. How it does that, I will tell you. Variable interval. Variable interval varies control channel interval and service channel interval. You don't know yet what are these, so I will explain this to you. Scheduling. Scheduling based MAC protocol means what? Every type of MAC protocol means has different types of message. Means the MAC protocol has to take care of different types of messages. Safety, non-safety. There are some classes in safety as well. There are some classes in non-safety as well. So there should be scheduling. If a node has received data from 3 or 4 nodes and those packets are buffered in its queue, and it will try to transmit the data that is stored in its buffer. Suppose first it received a non-safety packet. So according to first in and first out algorithm, it should transmit that non-safety data first. But it is not a good practice. Why? Because there might be a safety message waiting to be transmitted after that non-safety message. So what we should do, we should always prioritize the safety message and take it in front of the non-safety message. Means it should be ahead of the non-safety message, and that should be transmitted first. So in scheduling based MAC protocol, what we do, priority of message is calculated using various parameters and the message is scheduled in queue according to priority. Okay, so I told you one example of priority, means safety and non-safety only, but you can see later that there are many types of priorities. Priorities are broadly divided into the static priority and dynamic priority, and there are some other types of priority inside that, other type of parameters on which those priorities are based. So priority of message is calculated using various parameters and message is scheduled in queue according to priority. Now cognitive approach. Cognitive approach, it enables vehicular networks to access other bands. Cognitive approach is the very new one, and in this webinar I will not cover this portion. Okay. Why I will not cover it? Because cognitive ad hoc networks are, means the patch for cognitive radio network is applicable in 2.31 only, and patch for vehicular ad hoc network is applicable in 2.34 only. So there is no compatibility in those two. However, I have designed one protocol that includes cognitive approach in 2.34 only. Okay, but that is too big. Okay, so I am making that simple currently and will tell you later. Means I will make a separate video on that later, and I will tell you the explanation of that, because since it is very new and it takes a lot of time to run. Okay, so some other person may be developing one more protocol, means one more set of codes, so that it can run fast. However, I made it just for my research purpose, so it is not that much efficient. Efficient means in terms of simulation running time. Okay, it takes a lot of time to run. So I will skip this thing, but don't worry, I will surely make a video on it and tell you about that, how to simulate it. Theory I will cover, and in cognitive approach it is not limited to NS2 only. You can take it in other languages as well, like machine learning and these things, and that is very easy. Like machine learning, if you think, don't be scared from that thing. It is very easy to use machine learning. You don't have to learn the complete theory of that. So I will tell you how you can do that.